TsubakiSwagg, and I'm coming to you with my review of Nanatsu no Taizai, chapter 136. What is the name? What is the name? Spreading Fear. This fucking chapter was so freaking awesome. Oh my god. Nanatsu no Taizai has been going the fuck off, and this chapter was no exception to that rule. Because, like in last chapter, when I was fangirling all over the place because Meliodas finally got all of his power back, and he took the fuck off on all of the all of the sins, and fucked Galan up, made my day. Because Galan, he gets on my fucking nerves, but Meliodas did what he set out to do, and he got all of the commandments to split up, which was actually a really smart idea, even though once he came back, everybody pretty much cussed him out and called him an idiot for enticing them. But it actually is really smart, and Meliodas' reasoning for doing so was actually really smart, because they know that they can't handle all of them. Meliodas knows that he can't handle all of them at one time. So doing that to them and making them split up into 2 or 3 at a time, or even 1 at a time, it's pretty fucking smart, because they all 7 of them plus the extras can take 2 maybe, especially since Meliodas literally almost destroyed Galan. Well, pretty much destroyed Galan, and Galan knows that he can't even take him now. And Meliodas hasn't even I want to say he hasn't even completely tapped into all of his power. Like, he knows that he has all of his power back, but he's still getting kind of used to using or even having that power again. So I think Meliodas is going to go the fuck off. Like, he's going to go off more than he did in the last chapter, which would be so fucking amazing. Oh my god, I'm just not prepared. Not prepared. And I think it's pretty awesome that Galan got shut down and told that he needs to go sit his happy ass down, because Meliodas literally just fucked you up. Do you want it to happen again? So they all split up, and the guy that looks just like like the real Meliodas, not like the young one, but how he would look if he got older, he is very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? He disturbs me, is a pretty good way to put it, because like when a bird landed on his arm and he literally blew it up, like he distorted it and then it blew to smithereens. Just like, oh, okay, let's go with that one. But they literally split up and are going across Britannia, which would be like modern day Britain to us. And they're taking souls. And I have to say that I was pretty freaking sad, but the girl with the curse mark that covers parts of her body, the parts that I actually wanted to see, is pretty fucking hot, and I would let her take my soul any day. But that's neither here nor there. So yeah, we even got to see I think it's Taizu, the big brute from the but the festival arc, when they got Gideon back and all that good stuff. He fixed up the boulder that got put there to make a new arena or whatever, and then the 10 Commandments came, and that was pretty much that. So yeah, pretty much the whole rest of this chapter was them yelling at Meliodas and telling him what an idiot he was, and seeing who made it through the trial, and Grimoire got turned into a little kid. So yeah, that's pretty fucking bad, because he is really freaking strong, and they could probably use Grimoire. But it's neither here nor there. And then of course, I thought that Elizabeth was going to do well, and she failed. Like, epically failed. Like, completely failed. I thought she was going to do better than that, but I guess not. I mean, she is a druid. Well, she's not a druid, but she's like I can't remember what the name of it is. I'm so horrible. But she's awesome with her eye power. So, but she really doesn't know how to use it willingly. Like, she doesn't know how to consciously use it. She only uses it subconsciously, like when bad things happen. She kind of blacks out and does it. So once she taps into that power, Elizabeth is going to be fucking awesome, and I can't wait to see it happen because they could really use a healer as bad as they fucked themselves up during fights. So yeah. This chapter was so freaking awesome. I love Nanatsu no Taizai. I can't wait for the show to come back. I was so hurt when the show ended, and even the show, for like from the manga to the show, changed a little. So I want to see how they're gonna go with the way the show changed parts. But so happy, and this chapter was fucking awesome. I can't wait for next week's chapter. So yeah, well, not next week, but the next chapter, because it never comes out on time. So yeah, so as always, I would love to hear how you guys felt about this chapter. How do you feel about the way things turn out? But please remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. It helps me a whole lot. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.